All right, why didn't the teddy bear eat dinner? Because he was already stuffed.
Hey Matt, I have bad news. I tested positive for monkeypox, but I feel okay because I'm asymptomatic.
All right, what do you call a vegan dinosaur? A velociraptor.
Did you hear Phil Collins fell victim to a bear attack? He's in the bear tonight.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
9/11.
9/11 who?
You said you would never forget.
This is a joke about the police, but I can't read it because my lawyer advised me to remain silent.
You know what kind of music I listen to when I cut the grass? Motown.
My sister fainted on the baggage carousel at the airport. I'm not worried though. She'll come around in a few minutes.
A skeleton walks into a bar and says, "Hey bartender, I'll have one beer and a mop."
You're American when you go into a bathroom and when you come out, but what are you while you're in the bathroom?
Oh.
European.
Which bear is most condescending? A panda.
Alright, do you know the difference between wallpaper and toilet paper?
No.
Ew, gross.
My dog has an eating disorder. He doesn't eat any of my homework.
A hippo's mouth is wide enough to fit for a 4-foot tall child. Unfortunately, after measuring the hippo's mouth, almost all the children were eaten.
I bought a pair of shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day.
Why are ugly people always hard of hearing?
No.
I said, why are ugly people always hard of hearing?
To all you organ donators out there, I just want to say I really appreciate what you do. That really takes guts.
My girlfriend asked me to put the toilet seat down. I don't remember why I was carrying it in the first place.
My father was recently diagnosed with shingles, which is a terrible sickness that usually only affects roofs.
What is Will Smith's favorite rock band from the 90s? Smash Mouth.
Cleaning out the campfiring is like playing a video game. It's my Call of Duty.
Why don't blind people go skydiving? Because it scares their dogs.
She got her good looks from her father. He was a plastic surgeon.
I buy all my guns from a T-Rex. It's my small arms dealer.
I've been thinking about taking up meditation. I figure it's better than sitting around doing nothing.
Chess players think checkers players are dumb, but I love playing checkers. Plus, the red ones are tasty.
I dropped a piano on a child and now he's a flat minor.
Scientists have discovered that cockroaches actually have personalities. Not great ones, mind you.
I made way too much Caesar salad for dinner. That's okay, I'll just have the remainder tomorrow.
Hey Matt, can circumcisions be done anytime or is there a cutoff date?
If I ever choke to death on gummy bears, I hope people say I was killed by bears and just leave it at that.
Strange that the word Bell is the inventor of the telephone's name, Alexander Graham Bell. Similar to the inventor of the fax machine's name, Benedict Thomas Gazinga Littlebug Pop.
Did you hear about the girl that got eaten by a crocodile? We tried to warn her, but she was already in denial.
I hate it when homeless people shake their cans of coins. I get it. You've got more money than me.
Mr. Weiss tells me that he's heartbroken over the news that Betty White died. And speaking of things that are broken, Mr. Weiss's chair.
A crow walks into a bar and orders a drink. The bartender says, "I hope your friends aren't coming. Last time they were here, there was a murder."
I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
I love melons so much I want to marry one, but the law says we can't elope.
What do you call Batman after a particularly brutal fight? Bruised Wayne.
Every day, I try to expand my vocabulary by using new words to give arguments more verisimilitude. Today's word is expand.
If you see the angel of death, don't challenge him to a pillow fight, or else you'll feel the repercussions.
Let's be honest, most people you see going skinny dipping are actually just going dipping.
Obituaries worry me because people are dying in alphabetical order.
I used to be against organ transplants, but I've had a change of heart.
My sister asked me, is it just me or is the cat getting fatter? Apparently, it's just you was the wrong answer.
I can't see Def Leppard in concert because I'm allergic to gluten.
Most disturbing thing about Disneyland is watching all those smiling faces walking around wearing Mickey Mouse severed scalp.
It's been said that people pick their nose, but I was born with mine.
I don't trust those trees. They seem kind of shady.
Why don't aliens visit our solar system? Because it only has one star.
Hey, Matt, all your dad jokes have been banned until Father noticed.
When I was young, I wanted to play the guitar really badly. After years of practice and hard work, I now can play the guitar really badly.
My sister changed after she became a vegetarian. It's like I never seen her before.
Study has found that men are just as likely as women to spread gossip. At least that's what I heard Brian tell Dave, who, by the way, has a crush on Jenny.
Got a free guitar. No strings attached.
Somebody spilled all their seasoning on me. I'm still a little salty about that.
Hey, Carly, how's that hot glue working?
I saw a baguette at the zoo yesterday. It was bred in captivity.
Did you know every planet in our solar system is named after a god? Except Earth, which is named after that stuff on the ground?
I just read the news that the man who invented autocorrect has died. Rest in peace.
Once upon a time, there lived a king who was only 12 inches tall. He was a lousy king, but he made a great ruler.
The lady who lives across the street from me runs an elementary school. The dude next door is in charge of high school. These are the principles I live by.
I joined a dating website for arsonists. I've been getting a lot of matches.
I gave away all my dead batteries. No charge.
Want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
What do Attila the Hun and Winnie the Pooh have in common? Their middle name.
What do you get when you cross an angry sheep with a mad cow? An animal in a bad mood.
I thought it would be difficult to cook Chinese food outside, but it's been a walk in the park.
Hey, Matt, what's the difference between a Zippo and a hippo? One's really heavy, the other's a little lighter.
Why was the panda so upset? Because he got bamboozled.
I was gonna tell a time traveling joke, but you guys didn't get it.
I won't buy anything with Velcro. It's a ripoff.
I'm not saying he's dumb, but when the contract said sign here, he wrote Capricorn.
I used to work in a fire hydrant factory. I couldn't park anywhere near the place.
Obviously, dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can.
The Statue of Liberty is setting a bad example for young women. When times get tough, you can't just stand motionless for centuries holding a torch.
I was in the Apple store when it got robbed. The police says I was an eyewitness.
I just got done reading the entire dictionary. Spoiler alert. The zebra did it.
I went to a zoo yesterday, but it only had one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Ducks should really wear pants. They're always showing off their butt quacks.
How'd the hamburger introduce his wife? Meet Patty.
Two sheep walk into a bar.
Every year, hundreds of people are shipped off to mime school, never to be heard from again.
Only criticize a man after you've walked a mile in his shoes. At that point, you'd be a mile away, and you'd have his shoes.
Instead of a joke, I have a poem. Roses are gray, violets are gray, tulips are gray. I'm a dog.
I have a friend with scoliosis. You should hear him talk about his past. He has such a twisted backstory.
You know, they have a big black mass devil worship this week, but I skipped it because I believe you can be just as close to Satan on the golf course as in the same stuffy old satanic church.
Hey Ricky, I'm all out of protein powder.
No way. Last week I had a picture framed. Now it's doing 5 to 10 upstate for armed robbery.
My dad fell into a display of golf clubs. The doctor said he should be okay, but he's not out of the woods yet.
I read an article that said it's against the law to drive without your headlights on when it's raining in Sweden. How am I supposed to know it's raining in Sweden?
How do you keep a turkey in suspense?
What are you shooting, slugs or?
No, that's
birdshot.
Yeah, I just realized something. I've never had an epiphany.
What's the best smelling insect? A deodorant. I'm good friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
My dog has potential. He's a diamond in the rough.
A semi-truck carrying a load of Vicks Vapor Rub overturns on the freeway during rush hour. Amazingly, there wasn't any congestion for hours.
I don't trust stairs because they're always up to something.
What does a ghost wear when it's raining? Booze!
Did you hear about the politician who wants to ban shredded cheese? He said he wants to make America great again. Get it?
Everyone tells me to watch the new Obi-Wan series, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. You know, maybe I'm just looking in the Alderaan places.
Someone just called my phone, sneezed, and then hung up. I'm sick and tired of these cold calls.
Every morning for the last year, I get run over by the same bicycle. It's a vicious cycle.
I ordered 2 large fries at McDonald's. They gave me 86 tiny ones.
Scientists say solar energy is the future, but it won't happen overnight.
Last week when I was at the zoo, I saw 2 apes fighting. They were really going at it. One took a hard blow to the face, but he didn't even flinch. It was impressive. He really did take it like a chimp.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
9/11.
9/11 who?
You said you would never forget!